So I think the proper statement would be come on in, take a sip, and let's wind down. We're coming in today from the Austin Bergstrom, capital of Texas airport, uh, business class lounge. And the nice lady at the bar poured me Merlot. Didn't catch the name of it, didn't really feel like slowing it. I just think, let's see what it's got. And it's quite good. So I think we're in business here. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and wind down. Let's see what we got for our Sunday grid here. So we got a Derek Niederman grid. So let's just hop into this thing and see where we're going today. Get this pulled up a bit here. We'll move this over, just give us a little bit more space. So we have a trading post and red rover home. I guess that could be Mars, and that's where we've got the rover, right? Um, informer, informally. How about I smell a rat, since we're talking about informers here? So I guess we can put in a stoolie. Interesting little vibe. I can tell already this is an interesting one. Um, I think we got the RICO Act showing up. Why this whole corner up here is all about being rats, and it's good stuff. All right. Trading post could be a mart, and Ave Maria finale appropriately. I guess we're talking about the fact that it ends in Aria, Maria. Indigenous people's name for Mount Rainier, and I think that is Tahoma. Was stationed up there in during the SeaTac area at Joint Base Lewis McChord when I was much younger. 3605 in ancient Rome. I guess we would be talking about M and 605. We've got ourselves here horsepower. Oh, this is weird. Hang on 1 second. Horror film locale in brief. I guess maybe Elm Street. That's a blast from the past. I'm surprised they haven't remade that just yet. Italian sports cars, and formerly could be Alphas. Um, yeah, so tour aid. Divinity school subject to be a religion. Let's see, figures on flight boards, ETAs, ETDs, who knows? Let's just go ahead and put ET and NS in here and see if that might be close. Excessive praise. Uh, Flattery. I guess we can kind of feel pretty comfortable about putting that in there. Let's take a look here. Home of the Temple of Poseidon, and I do believe you could find that in Attica. Okay, so tour aid, maybe an area map. Okay, so what we got here? Average slash income. Give me par and maybe pay. Which one? What are we doing here? What Hester Prynne wore in a Hawthorne novel. Well, yeah, that's the Scarlet Letter. So I think that would be the letter A. And huh, this is an interesting thing going on here with these italicized clues. Stadium timekeeper. I exist. R? Oh, that's a weird one today. Stadium could be a metrodome, and the timekeeper could be a metronome. For my fellow musicians out there, we all know what that thing's like. I think stadium timekeeper. I mean, I just don't know. Hello there, good sir. So I think we can feel pretty confident putting in maybe metro. kind of line that no one just stands in. And your business startup, no idea. Um, so excessive praise. Is this a rebus? Because that would maybe flattery. And if that's flattery, then that could be both par and pay. Um, I don't know what to do with this, to be honest with you. I guess average would be par income. So that's the first one that's coming through. If this is a rebus, which it looks very much like it is here, I think we can get away with just the first letter from that. If we're wrong on it, then we'll probably need to go in and do the actual rebus. I know I say that all the time, but at least they're not making us do that anymore. So, um, jeans popular in the 1980s. No one just stands in. Kind of line that no one just stands in could be a conga. That's clever. It's very clever, actually. What do we got here? Honking or screeching, for example, provoked an online fight, maybe trolled. Um, One-time Kia model. I think this is probably road something. Road. So what do we have up here? We have a stadium slash timekeeper. So I guess we could that probably metrodome, metronome. Okay, that's right. We talked about that already. Sorry. Um, just getting ready for a very long flight to London Heathrow, and then from there I'll be going over to Munich. And when I get to Munich, I'll get on a train and head home. And if it's not too late and things haven't been delayed, then we'll do the Sunday or the Monday grid there. Or I might just do the Monday grid from London Heathrow's business class lounge. I mean, probably what I might think would be most prudent, advisable. Let's see. So what do we got here? I still don't know that. No, let's see. How caviar might be served? Well, on something. Could be on a lot of things, though. Will, given the opportunity, like some eyeliners. Gear tooth could be a cog. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere here. Officer with a radar gun. I guess it could be a speed cop. Though I don't think I've ever used that term in my entire life. Speed cop? If you use the term speed cop, I mean, if you have, let me know. I've just never, it just looks like that's what it could be. We'll check ourselves. Buying binge could be a spree, which makes sense. Skinny dip. It's like we could have a slim swim. This is this is a crazy grid. I really not quite feeling this just yet. Lead actress in the Lovely Bones and the Bourne Legacy. Um, Rachel Weisz, Shapiro of NPR, and that would be Ari Shapiro. Antiquated Ascent, for example, say, this is really weird. Cartoon character inspired by W.C. Fields, and I think that's Mr. Magoo. That's funny. I never watched him when I was a kid, but he was off. That was well into syndicate by the time I was a kid anyway. I mean, this is old. Oh, Mr. Okay, so we've got Poet Pound would be Ezra. And I guess this could be a Yes'em. Yes'em? All right, well, that works for me. Image on a Missouri state quarter, and that would be an arch. And seasoning brand that dropped the first part of its name in 2020. So I don't use these types of things. I use salt and pepper and fresh herbs and garlic and crap. So I go with Mrs. Dash. I guess she might have dropped the first part of her name, its name in 2020. I had no idea. Is it just called Dash now or something? That's interesting. Bygone owner of Virgin Records would be EMI. I think they signed the Sex Pistols too. I just remember having several 45s that were from EMI back in the day. So the one-time Kia model could be a Kia Optima. So horse and power. Um, so I guess a Colt and a Volt. So we'll put that in here. Just got to remember to go with the first. So horse, colt. Okay. I mean, I don't know what we're going to be dealing with when this thing is over. So that's what I'm kind of concerned about, right? Desirable condition for hostas. I think that's a flower or a plant of some sort. And I'm assuming with 5 letters and an S, it may be shade. Major shops. Treasure could be a gem. And okay, so I mean, I had some folks sitting right next to me, but they got up and left. So I think I'll be a little bit louder now, just a bit. And so dietary plant fiber could definitely be a roughage, and fictional composer whose first 3 initials mean ASAP. And is that PD Kosh? I cannot remember. Italian fashion house, Prada, maybe? And Venetian magistrates of all would be the Doges. One of the things I just loved more than anything when I was in Venice was seeing the Doge Square there, the plaza where, they did their thing. Interesting story. So fast and car, probably quick and Buick. So that gives me my Q. Foreign exchange fee and agio. Chrysler building style deco. And now we've got here request. I said Prada. What is going on with me today? I hope I don't have all these things fat fingered. That would just wear me out, I think. Um, Protective outfits for handling radioactive material. Oh, okay. Hardliner. Almond flavored liqueur. Okay, so maybe Amma or Redo. Not to be confused with Amaretto. Hardliner. Stand in a cellar could be a wine rack. I feel like I need to go through and make sure I haven't fat fingered something else, but I guess everything else is working. So hardliner could be a hawk, and that's clever. I mean, I like that. That is pretty clever. That's good. Protective outfits. So French friend, ami, and wild bunch. Uh, Small entryway receptacle that might also house loose change. Maybe the key dish. It's also kind of an awkward thing, but I guess that's what they're called. I guess I've never even thought about it, though, to be quite honest with you. I've never even thought. I'm going to go with zany on the wild, but gave a darn. So I guess we don't have a sewed clue. I guess we're going to talk about cared. Ah, okay. Maybe wombs, uteri. So wild, zany, bunch, many. Got that. So maybe has, Matt, suit. ¿Cómo estás? So prompted in a theater could be to have been cued. And so Holland and tunnel. Holland, I'm going to go with Dutch. Tunnel, ditch. So interesting. TikTok challenge. Okay. This isn't. Has Matt Where's the I supposed to be in here? Touch. Oh, the U and the I. Okay, it's really like I said. This theme is just not coming to me, and it's very strange. Like it's not an. I mean, it comes to me. I get it, but I don't get it. Get it? I'm really thinking that we're. It's just very uncomfortable. I think is the term. They put things on the back burner. Uh, Lineage. Descent. Spot. Could be to a spy with my little eye, one eager for a radical change. And again, I don't have enough letters to put in a young Turk, so major shops, maybe Emporia, and they put things on the back burner. Could be cooks. I mean, makes sense to me. Body parts with caps. How about knees? Let's put our knees in there. Um, Smash hit could be a home run. And so, party to the left of Democrats would be the socialists. Put down maybe to dis. Like some eyeliners, I guess, glide on. I would have never guessed that earlier. Um, your business startup looks like it's going to be none of your business. That's great. Adversary could be a foe. Kind of stuck typing with one hand here. Um, will, given the opportunity. Meaning, I don't know how caviar might be, so I still don't know. Jeans popular in the 1980s. I guess these would be gitanos. I don't remember what they looked like. I wore gerbots in the 80s, so honking or screeching. Road. Oh, so from the Metro Dome and Gnome goes down, we've got road noise. Okay, okay, now kind of getting there. Very, very strange. I like it though. Name spelled by the initials of 5 consecutive months. So maybe Jason is in July, August, September, October, November. That's clever too. I like that. So maybe on toast. Though I got to be honest with you, I'd rather have my caviar on eggs. Like a wonderful French omelet with a bead of caviar going across the top. Oh gosh, that sounds so good. I think I know what I'm making for dinner Monday evening. So, very good. Direction of the wind that brought Mary Poppins would be the east. This is not just a rollover Sunday by any means. This is absolutely, this is a work for it kind of a grid here for sure. Will, given the opportunity, maybe means to. Okay, well, excellent. Place to buy tickets, maybe a station. Feature of rhubarb pie, maybe tartness. What we got here? So we got Mel Torme making an appearance today. I'm gonna put in tartness. That was my first guess, and we'll make sure we check this too to get ourselves kind of squared away. Rainproof cover, maybe a tarp. And so mothers in Mexico, madres. So I think woodworking tool with a belt, maybe a band saw, and which is cost yes. Let's see. Trail head. So path, head, pate. I like it. So trail came first. We'll go with path. And we'll just finish checking this little line here and then try to get ourselves caught up in a little bit of better order, right? So card game. Digital picture format. Card game. So maybe Joker poker. Joker comes first. So Sony co-founder Marita, and isn't that a Kai or a key? Let's see, Beethoven, dedicatee, and that would be Für Elise. Um, Sheen could be Akio. So yeah, it's Akio for Sony, and I guess we've got ourselves a Sheen here as a gloss, which I think is pretty daggum clever too. Cotton capsule, a bowl, and so yeah, that would be JPEG. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're making some progress here, guys. This is really good stuff. I'm really enjoying it. And I keep seeing in behind my head here that we're obviously got the Rose Bowl games or something on in the TV behind me, but classic British sports cars. I mean, I guess these are going to be Jaguar. No, I don't know. Org, once led by George H.W. Bush, and that was the CIA. He was the CIA director before he became vice president. Start of O Come All Ye Faithful. Uh, Seemed like that would be a Deste Fidelis or something, but maybe that's the same tune but a different song. Grabbed as an opportunity. Um, hmm. Follow, maybe. Ooh. We can go with ensue, but I gotta make something make sense of that. So, um, what parallel lines never do would be to converge. So, okay, I think we could do that. One's in the know. So we do have a Jaguar here. It appears that we've got a Jaguar, but it's Jaguar British sports cars. So XKs, I don't know. For the birds, Hall of Famer Martinez, Dino Expedition. So maybe T-Rex and Trek. So I guess T-Rex needs to go first. And Grim feature, and I'm assuming this would be an ogre. I mean, it's my assumption. Costner's role in The Untouchables. That movie came out when I was a young teenager, and I absolutely thought it was awesome. So grabbed as an opportunity could be leapt. You leapt on. If that's an L, then start of O come all you faithful is a long O. Okay. Those always trap me there. I never can remember that thing. So sommelier's prefix could be uh, Oino, or I don't know. We're gonna find that out. So Hall of Famer Martinez could be Pedro. Um, so the ones that I know could be insiders. Gotta take a look at that. I guess this is avian. So yeah, we got leapt on there. Okay. Well, let's try to get up here and try to round this thing out. Deli devices, maybe slicers. Seems like they have a more complex name than a slicer. The E in GE, General Electric, and if we're abbreviated, that sounds good to me. Conclusion could be the end. And Sephora purchase, and I'm assuming this would be mascara. So making our way through here, word often shortened to a letter and a number. It's funny, I just saw the K9 group coming out here. Um, Lineage, I guess. So Denver, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, maybe one eager for radical change. So he's supposed to be a young Turk. That's what I had said originally, and I guess I'm not applied to, maybe used on, and that helps me capture that that U there. So I guess we got a G and a T. So maybe a stage name and a state name. And I'm just hoping that we don't have something wrong. I have to go in and do the entire rebus insertion. That would be such a pain. Help me out here. Steamed Chinese bun, I think, would be a bao. Catherine the Great is an empress. Sicilian defense in chess. So it'd be an opening. Fast evaporating cleaning agent, ammonia. Very nice. Okay. So maybe be a doll. Be a doll and help me out here. Maya, Lynn, good. Chart topping, Basil or Braxton, I think it was Tony, and pickleball need. I got to know more about this pickleball thing. I honestly don't know anything about pickleball. I feel like I'm missing out on something. So Kapow could be a bang, and from there, I think we got gummy bears, made in Germany, by the way, and not too far from where I live. Slumber Party. So Slumber and Party, Stars and Stripes. Oh, obviously this is a U.S. flag, but what do we got going on here? So diploma modifier. Well, my darling Shotzi is a summa cum laude graduate. I was a D equals diploma kind of guy, believe it or not. Okay, so slumber could be siesta, party, fiesta. So SF. So siesta. Again, very clever. I'm liking that very much. I'm digging it a lot. So where cheers is set, and that would be in a bar. And so yeah, that's our young Turk. So we'll go ahead and put our K in here, and we've got ourselves some CD racks to play with there. That's fabulous. Not plugged in a way, could be acoustic. And nothing much. Maybe same old. Why not? Why not? Okay, so Soul Legend Reading would be Otis, and he's just sitting on the dock of the bay. Certain MC. Well, I would think that would be a Toastmaster. Crib call could be Mama. It was nice seeing my Mama, meine kleine Mutti. We had a wonderful meal, got Christmas presents. I mean, I tell you what, I came out like a bandit on the Christmas presents, right? So I'm a happy guy. It was really been great to. It was just great to be here, see Mutti and Fati. Always good to see them. So promise and a keeper. So I think we're talking about maybe a word and a ward. So we'll go with a word first. Now what we got here? Risk of heavy lifting. Guess a hernia, trailhead. So trail was path. Okay, so this is probably our end. Well, really confusing, isn't it? So here we have ourselves a snow cone. Right? Happy companion, I guess, Doc. Something to look through, maybe a lens. And we're coming up to the moment of truth here any second now. So um, I don't know why I did that. I was like, what is three S's? No, it was siesta. But I tell you what, I must have fat fingered something. But I didn't get all the sleep that I really required last night. It's called drinking wine, many bottles of wine with my mother and my dad. So we'll see. Mild expletive, maybe drat. Tina Turner made an appearance in here, and I think the right hand is an assistant. So let's see. How do we do, Bob? That is so loud. And we're almost at 30 minutes, but I think that's a well earned 30 minutes here today. It's just going to take a while to get through them when they're like this, but it was a clever grid. It was beautifully done. I cannot complain about it one single bit. They came and took my empty glass. I can't even toast an empty at you, but I can assure you when I get this uploading, I'll be on my way to the bar to get that thing refilled. In the meantime, be good to yourselves and be great to your friends and neighbors, and be especially kind to the person behind you in line. And I just want to throw a special shout out there. I've been really freaking out all week about the quality, the sound, the video, and I got to say, it was really nice to hear from Martin down under, who just let me know, hey man, it's okay, you're on the road. We appreciate you doing it, and it just lifted me to a whole new level. So happy to hear that, and so thanks to you, thanks to everybody for being so patient and working with me this week. It's just been an honor. I'm just thrilled to be here. So tomorrow we will do the Monday grid more than likely from the lounge at London Heathrow, unless I got lousy sleep. I mean, I usually lay the seat down and everything and try to get some rest on my flights, especially on international. But sometimes it just ain't going to cut it, and we'll see. But regardless, it'll either be from the lounge at London Heathrow, or you'll see me in the studio back in the flat in Weiden and Elberfalls. In the meantime, be well out there. Take care of yourselves. That's the most important thing. Cheers.